Hi, my name's Tina, and thank you for tuning in to my YouTube station. I'm going to do a a new moon reading for Sagittarius that's coming up in Sagittarius on the 14th, 15th. I did a little research on it though, and I wanted to kind of share with you some of the stuff that I found out about the new moon and the solar eclipse. So the solar eclipse unlocks a door to a new portal of energy. That's why the eclipse is so important. There's a new portal of energy that we can tap into. It's a promise of new beginnings and gifts and rewards for everything we've been through. You know, the gifts and rewards are going to be amplified by this whole Saturn movement, you know. So Saturn's moving in to Aquarius on the 17th. So this is a good time to think about where you've felt more challenges and where you see the growth that you've had, you know, over the last year or two. Then stay open to the gifts that are coming in with this energy. So I also read that this eclipse is actually linked to the one in June. So if you can remember, or if you're a journaler and you have like some kind of something written down about, you know, what you were letting go for that last eclipse moon in June, then that's going to probably be brought to light this time and probably come to, you know, a completion, or you know, like I'm not sure, it'll be different for everybody, but I think that I think it's going to be a really big thing. So look through your notes and see if you had something going on during that last eclipse, if you're a moon follower. This eclipse is going to lift our energy, and you're going to feel your consciousness grow and expand upward, and like ascension, you know? It's kind of exciting, actually. What this would look like is like you'll be more in tune to your own intuition. You'll be able to tap into your spirit guides, hear them. That's what this portal is all about, right? So if you're open to this kind of thing, get ready, because there's incoming. And then also, it talks about accessing your higher self. So I feel like that is a really important. Our subconscious, our soul self is the one who came here to experience things. And during that time, it's going to be easier for us to access our own subconscious. And that veil is getting very, very thin during that time. So ask yourself, are you open to see the signs? You know, are you open to hearing your spirit guides? Are you open to the dreams that are going to come in? Are you open to it? Because if you're not, then you're probably going to miss it. So I feel like that's important to say. And I mean, you don't want to miss this. Because they're coming with gifts. You know, they're giving us more gifts. They're giving us solutions to things that we can't figure out on our own. So ask yourself, like, do you complain a lot? Do you wish things were different? Because if you have been, you need to shift out of that energy. You need to focus on the good stuff, you know? What you think about, you bring about. That is no joke. And that is also I'm talking about self-limiting beliefs too, like if you have those, things that you've been dragging around with you since you were a child. Yeah, and open yourself up to being abundant, because that's what's coming. If you open yourself up to the abundance coming, then you'll see the gifts that are being offered to you, and you'll see the things that you also have to offer to others, because it's, we're all in this together. We all have something to offer. We all have problems. We all need help. And that's the cool part of the planets moving, because they change us. And so it's being brought out in this. I just researched this, and it talks about because it's Christmas time, and you know how, like, I don't know about you, but I didn't grow up with Christmas, so it's kind of a new thing for me. And I personally, it's kind of overwhelming sometimes, like you feel like, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta buy this for this, and this. You gotta keep it even if you have a whole bunch of kids. If you have $100 gift for somebody, you better have $100 gift for everybody. I have 4 kids, so. So, what this is saying is that, are you giving gifts out of an obligation, or are you giving them from your heart? Because that's where it needs to come from, not out of obligation. And the reason is because of the vibes. It's the vibes that we really want to activate our heart chakra. And so put a lot of thought into the gifts. Make it from you. Make them meaningful. Whatever the gift is, the person receiving it should be feeling like really loved by you. And this is just all good juju, all good. This is so that you can see the gifts coming to you. This is so you can see what gifts you have to give others too. Let's see. This eclipse focuses on our power to create. So pay attention to what you're focusing on. Again, pay attention to what you're thinking about. What you think about, you bring about. So during the eclipse, what you're thinking about expands. It expands. It doesn't matter if it's grief, and it doesn't matter if it's love. Whatever it is that you're focusing on, it's going to grow. So, what do you want to grow? I mean, that's the truth of it. What do you want to grow from this, from you? What do you want to grow in your life? Whatever that is for you, think about it, do it, practice it. If you start going into the negative, like, turn it around with gratitude, That's the way to do it. I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for this. I say 5 things because 5 is the number of fast change. So that's how I do it. If I am just super sad, I just really try to look around and find 5 things that I'm grateful for. And my energy shifts. So try that if that's happening to you. Be true to yourself. Don't be someone fake. Stay rooted in your own truth in a way that encourages growth, So keep your heart and mind rooted in the miracle that is you. And I'm going to be doing a tarot reading here in a little bit, but I'm just going to go ahead and upload this one because I have to make dinner for my granddaughter. I don't have to, I want to. she has to go to work pretty soon. And anyway, so you guys have a good day, and I'll be back in a little while with the moon reading. I'm going to do a collective one again, because I really do feel like, well, even just this message alone is probably pretty good for the moon. But I'm going to do a tarot reading just to make sure. And I'll see you soon. I love you guys.